I just moved into a new house, and the internet connection was already there from the previous owner, and I just sort of took over the connection, spawned up a new account with IINet and got the Wi-Fi going. But I'd been there for about 3 days, and I noticed that my next door neighbour appeared to be able to change my TV and put on music in my house. So how do I secure my Wi-Fi network? I thought I'd done a pretty good job. I've put a password and stuff on it, but I think the neighbour's kid, who's about 15 years old, is probably a bit smarter than me. What can I do to secure my home internet connection?
So there's two things. Either they already knew your passwords, but you said you installed a new box, right?
Yep. So
if it's a new box, unless they've entered your premises and actually connected hardwired to it?
No,
there's
so
two ways.
Yeah, I did ask said 15-year-olds, and I think he'd used a program called Wireshark or something.
Ah, yeah, oh, that's quite interesting. So I actually have a very cool device called a Wi-Fi Pineapple.
Right.
And it's called a Pineapple because it's small and it's got lots of spikes, which are lots of Wi-Fi antennas. And this thing has 3 radios, one to connect to whoever is controlling it, and then one to connect to a proper internet access, and then another one to create some nefarious network.
Right.
So what your neighbor could have done is basically mirror your Wi-Fi, make it look like, so let's say you called it Oli.
Yep.
So there's a new Oli network, and then he can send a special command which will make all of your devices connect to that network.
Right.
And they'll have internet access, and everything will be okay. They'll think it's all good,
all working.
All working.
Yep.
You see your SSID, you're the same. And in fact, this way they can see all of your data.
Right.
They can have full access on. Of course, there are HTTP handshakes between, but you can also intercept those, and so you can be a man in the middle.
Right.
And so, although you're in HTTPS with Google, but from you to the hacker, and then from the hacker to Google, and they're in between.
Right.
So there are many things you can do. Also, on with that Pineapple, you can create a captive portal page. Which is what you see in when you go to hotels. Typically, they ask you to put your name and your room number to log in, and you have a nice page with the. So you can go to a hotel, you copy their page,
right,
and then that's it. You mirror the network. People will connect to you and put in.
Start doing their online banking, and you can just watch everything.
That's
from
it.
There. Cool. I'm going to be loaded by the end of next week.
So what your neighbor could have done is try also using Wireshark to just crack the encryption key of your. So by basically forcing your devices to reconnect a few times with your legitimate box, they can actually after a while figure out what the key is, and then that's it. Then they have access.
So that it's listening to the packets, I assume, is what it's doing.
It's listening to the handshake that happened when the connection is established.
Right. Okay. So shall I call the AFP on my neighbour's child?
That's the normal process. Yeah, it's called the police.
Call the AFP
because it's not legal.
Get him in, taken away.
It's not
I'm just going to get him swatted.